Ready, start. The double inverted comma sale double inverted comma close is defined under section 2 within bracket G, and it means any transfer of property in goods for cash or deferred payment or other valuable considerations, and includes any transfer of the right to use any goods for any purpose for cash, deferred payment or other valuable consideration, and such delivery or transfer of any goods shall be deemed to be a sale of those goods by the person making delivery or transfer, and purchase of those goods by the person to whom such delivery or transfer is made. The word double inverted comma dealer double inverted comma close has been defined under section 2 within bracket B of the TST Act, and it means any person who sells taxable goods. As observed here in above, the sale of taxable goods shall be as per section 2 within bracket G of the TST Act. On a combined reading of section 3 read with sections 2 within bracket B and 2 within bracket G of the TST Act, any transfer of the right to use any goods within bracket including the vehicles bracket close shall be deemed to a double inverted comma sale double inverted comma close, and the transferor of the right to use any goods slash vehicles can be said to be a dealer and therefore liable to pay the tax at the rate of 4% on any transfer of the right to use any goods as per the proviso to section 3 within bracket 1. Therefore, the liability to pay the tax at the rate of 4% on any transfer of right to use any goods shall be under section 3 within bracket 1. Therefore, the submissions on behalf of the respondent dash suppliers slash transferors that as there is no sale or transfer of the goods and that they are not registered with the TST Act, and therefore the liability to pay the tax at 4% does not arise, cannot be accepted. As observed here in above, the liability to pay the tax shall be on the transferor who transfers the right to use any goods as per proviso to section 3 within bracket 1 read with sections 2 within bracket B and 2 within bracket G of the TST Act. Now next question which is posed for consideration before this court would be whether Rule 3-A within bracket 2 of the TST rules and the memorandum issued by the government to deduct the tax at 4% and the bills to be paid to the transferors can be said to be ultra vires the TST Act is concerned. It appears that the High Court has held the said provision as ultra vires by observing that there is no such provision for tax deduction at source under the TST Act, and therefore the rule cannot go beyond the Act. The aforesaid view taken by the High Court is absolutely fallacious. Rule 3-A within bracket 2 can be said to be a recovery machinery slash mechanism. What Rule 3-A within bracket 2 provides is only for a machinery slash mechanism where the person buying the goods is required to deduct the tax at source and deposits the same with the revenue. It does not in any manner change the chargeability of the tax or liability of the tax which is under section 3 within bracket 1 of the TST Act read with sections 2 within bracket B and 2 within bracket G of the TST Act.